raw material reception, and preliminary cleaning. Dawn at the factory is always my favorite moment, when trucks full of nature's essence from the fields begin to arrive. I always demand a soft touch from the robotic arms. We must cradle these watermelons as gently as eggs. Look at that! A green river flowing into the workshop, a perfect rhythm of nature and engineering. The water pressure must be just enough to knock off the dirt without bruising the delicate rind. Ozone helps us achieve absolute sterilization. Under these LED lights, they look truly ethereal, don't they? These brushes are custom designed to clean every vein of the watermelon without leaving a single scratch. This scale is my pride. Thousands of watermelons being cleaned simultaneously in a sterile environment. These air knives will blow away the water, ensuring the melons are bone dry before the next stage. When the rind shines like this, I know they are ready. From a watermelon's perspective, my factory is like a highly ordered, high-tech maze. This red laser never lies. It tells me exactly which fruit is the ripest and sweetest. Bruised or low-quality fruits are rejected by my system immediately. No exceptions. Everything must be in the right lane, the right size. Synchronization is the key to productivity. This identification code allows me to trace every single watermelon back to the farm where it was born. UVC light is the final layer of protection, ensuring no bacteria can enter the deep processing area. Despite the modern machinery, I still trust the hands and experience of these supervisors. Let's start the climb. The true journey of transformation is about to begin. My hydraulic pistons work rhythmically, like the heartbeat of the factory. Step through this pressure door into a world of absolute sterility, where the watermelon will undergo its makeover. Every parameter on this dashboard is under my control. 4 degrees Celsius is the golden number. A slight tilt, the watermelon must lie horizontally for the blade to cut smoothly. Water droplets reflecting the green hue, a purity I always strive to preserve. The symmetry of this piping system is the true beauty of industrial engineering. Our AI takes X-ray images, ensuring there are no internal defects in the fruit. The steel door opens with a mist, welcoming our green guests into the cutting room. Phase 2, peeling and pre-processing. Here is the magic. The rotating blades spin, and the green rind disappears like a silk ribbon. This rind won't go to waste. We use it for livestock feed or organic fertilizer. The coring machine goes straight to the center, the sweetest part of the watermelon. The ruby gems are revealed, clean and alluring on the white conveyor belt. Each slice must be exactly 2 inches thick. Can you see the juice starting to bead up? Quarter them now. A fresh pink mist brightens the entire room. My robots will separate the high-sugar core. This is the secret to our rich flavor. Thousands of glowing red cubes are dancing to shake off the stubborn seeds. This vibrating screen is calculated at a precise frequency, so the seeds drop without crushing the fruit. Tiny air jets blow away the last remaining seeds. No room for error. Running through glass tubes helps the juice maintain its freshness and prevents oxidation. Flash chilling to 2 degrees Celsius immediately. That's how we lock in the natural flavor. A close-up of the succulent cell structure. It's perfect, isn't it? The piston begins to lower. Hydraulic power is about to create a miraculous transformation. The vibrant red contrasts with the shiny silver steel, a vivid industrial painting. Just 1 drop is enough to see the concentration and purity of today's batch. My technicians must wear protective gear like astronauts because we guard this purity.
I know you want to comment on something, so feel free to leave a comment below this video or simply comment where you live. We put a lot of time and effort into producing this video, so please help us by liking and subscribing to the channel.
Phase 3, pressing and essence extraction. Behold this ruby river. Cold press technology helps retain all enzymes and vitamins. The screw turns steadily, squeezing every bit of essence through a microfilter. A true rainfall of juice. The synchronization of these presses is like a symphony orchestra, and I am the conductor. This ruby waterfall is mesmerizing. The light passing through it creates magnificent colors. High-speed centrifugation removes the smallest impurities, bringing absolute clarity. Dry pumice is pushed to one side, making way for the pure liquid in the opposite direction. The ripples on the surface of a storage tank look peaceful, despite the massive industrial power beneath. Tiny air bubbles are rising, a sign of freshness just released. The magnetic stirrer keeps the micronutrients blended, preventing any sedimentation. Pressure has peaked. My machines are working at full capacity to extract the very best. In these transparent pipes, the juice moves like beams of glowing red light. Every drop of juice clinging to the nozzle reflects the entire world of technology I've built. In this nitrogen environment, the watermelon will never know oxidation. It stays as fresh as if just picked. I check the viscosity to ensure the mouthfeel for the customer is perfectly smooth. This ultrasonic vibrating sieve will block even the smallest fibers. Through the ceramic membrane, the juice begins to turn crystal clear and more sparkling than ever. This sequencing tower uses gravity for natural filtration. A truly pure beauty. This blue laser measures color density. We want every bottle of juice to have a consistent red color. Touching the flash cooling plate, the juice is brought to an optimal resting state for preservation. This maze of pipes is the lifeblood of the entire factory. Just one drop in this test tube carries all of our dedication. A little gentle aeration lets the signature aroma of watermelon fill the space. This red vortex will spin away the final particles that don't meet the standard. Juice flows through the cooling fins like soft red silk ribbons. Finally, it sits still in the stabilization tank, reflecting my pride. Phase 4. Safety treatment and sterilization. This is HBP technology, using ultra-high pressure instead of heat to kill bacteria. It keeps the fresh taste intact. Just 15 seconds at 72 degrees Celsius for flash pasteurization. Fast and extremely safe. Look at the juice flowing through the spiral glass tube. It's a dance between hot and cold. This deep purple UV light will destroy any microorganisms remaining in the quartz tube. The vacuum deaeration chamber will suck out all air bubbles, returning a deep clarity to the juice. Robots take samples continuously. Food safety is my honor as a chief engineer. A touch of natural vitamin C helps the juice maintain its vibrant red color longer. These 10,000-liter tanks are where we create perfect consistency for every batch. A red storm in the mixing tank, power and sophistication becoming one. 12.5% bricks. A perfect number for the natural sweetness of summer watermelon. We even recover the natural aroma that evaporates to put it back into the product. Nothing is lost. Tanks as shiny as mirrors, each with a freshness countdown timer. Every valve must be absolutely airtight. Caution is never redundant. Look, the juice texture is now as smooth as silk, without a single impurity. The pumps start to hum softly, pushing the pink blood of the factory toward the bottling area. We are crossing the line between the processing area and the ultra-clean packaging zone. Thousands of gallons per hour are flowing through here. The factory's pulse never stops. In the darkness of a cold storage, the glowing red glass tubes look like glowing nerves. pH 5.2, the ideal acidity for juice that is both delicious and long-lasting. A hint of mint essence for this special batch? Creativity is limitless. The water surface is as still as a red mirror, reflecting our confidence. The hiss of the pressure valve is an affirmation. The system is still running flawlessly. The final 0.5 micron filter. Only absolute purity is allowed to proceed. From the central control room, I can observe the journey of every drop of juice. The finished product tank is full. These liquid rubies are ready to hit the road. Phase 5. Bottle preparation and sterilization. An army of glass bottles is advancing. Transparent and pure as crystal. These robotic fingers grip the bottles, firmly yet with total gentleness. Ionized air streams will sweep away even the tiniest dust particles. A hot steam bath for sterilization, they look beautiful shrouded in the mist. The purple UV light sweeps over again, ensuring the environment inside the bottle is absolutely sterile. I love hearing the gentle clinking sound as the bottles move along the conveyor belt. Every second, hundreds of new friends join the line. The numbers keep rising. This star will coordinate the pace, placing bottles in position to receive the essence. The transparency of the glass blends with the red glow from the tank, creating a mesmerizing effect. This rotating filling machine is like a merry-go-round of precision mechanical engineering. Cleaning the filling valves is mandatory before every batch. Cleanliness is the top priority. From above, the line looks like a silver python in constant motion. Lubricating water helps the bottles glide without any friction or annoying noise. The buffer turntable helps stabilize the flow, preventing bottlenecks while the filler waits. These mechanical arms automatically adjust to fit any bottle size. Phase 6. Filling and capping. And here's the magical moment. The vibrant red juice pours out, filling the void with freshness. Tiny bubbles dance as the water hits the bottom of the bottle. A truly vivid image. Filling 50 bottles at once, the efficiency I am always proud of in my engineering team. Smart shut-off valves ensure not a single drop of precious ruby is wasted. A blast of nitrogen blows out all the oxygen. This is how we keep the juice fresh for a long time. Cute caps with watermelon icons are waiting for their mission. Twist the cap tight. That click is the sound of peace of mind. The induction welder seals the inner aluminum liner with precise heat. The safety seal is in place. Once closed, the watermelon flavor is locked inside. Bottles full of lush red juice begin to radiate from the main spindle. A blue laser sweeps through. If even 1 milliliter is missing, that bottle cannot go further. Sorry, you don't meet the standard. The reject arm gently removes faulty bottles. Cold bottles hitting the outside air create a light mist. Looks delicious, doesn't it? High-pressure air streams dry the bottle surface, so labels can stick firmly. The base inspection light helps us detect any foreign object, no matter how small. The juice surface inside the bottle is as still as a red lake. Perfect! The lane divider is neatly lining up the watermelon bottles to get their new clothes. The label roll with fresh watermelon slices is spinning at dizzying speeds. The labels adhere smoothly to the bottles, with no wrinkles or air bubbles. The neck shrink sleeve will be heat shrunk to fit snugly, protecting the cap until it reaches you. Phase 7. Labeling, date coding, and final inspection. High-speed inkjet printers record the production date. Every bottle has its own birthday. The ink dries instantly. Clear information is how we respect our consumers. The camera checks the labels. If tilted by even 1 millimeter, the system alarms immediately. Look at those thousands of brilliant watermelon bottles heading for the finish line. A grand sight. Gold stamp details on the labels sparkle under the lights, asserting premium quality. A final 360-degree check. Every product leaving the factory must be a masterpiece. The mist cooling system brings the bottles to the ideal storage temperature. The glossiness of the bottles and machinery reflect each other, creating the beauty of modern industry. Our logo stands out against the deep red juice. So eye-catching. The conveyor vibrates slightly, moving the product toward the future, toward our customers. Scanning barcodes for inventory. We tightly manage every bottle of watermelon juice. The collection table rotates. The sound of glass touching sounds like a victory song. The anti-counterfeit hologram sticker sparkles with color, a promise of pure origin. The screen flashes green. This batch has met all of my strictest standards. A single bottle stands alone, magnificent and ready to bring joy to someone out there. Phase 8. Boxing and secondary packaging. Cartons are erected automatically. Fast, neat, and very sturdy. The robot picks up the bottles as gently as a human hand, placing 6 friends into a new home. The sound of the case sealer rings out decisively. Order and efficiency. Here, robots perform a synchronized dance, without a single redundant movement. Hot melt glue seals the edges of the box, ensuring sturdiness during transport. Electronic scales perform a final check. A 0.1 gram error is not accepted, stamping the lot number and QR code. The digital world helps us manage everything more easily. Sealing tape runs along the box lid, concluding the primary packaging phase. Boxes climb the spiral stairs to the high warehouse. A smart space-saving solution. Automatic lane sorting. Each flavor, each specification goes to its correct area. The image of the watermelon slice on the box looks so vivid, as if inviting everyone to taste. These are variety packs, wrapped in eco-friendly shrink film, adding a sturdy carry handle to make it easier for customers to take home. High-speed cameras scan the seal. No room for carelessness. The packaging area is spacious and filled with light, our ideal working environment. I always personally check the conveyor tension. It must be perfect for smooth operation. The metal detector is the final checkpoint. Your safety comes first. Yellow warning lights reflect on the box surfaces, a very industrial beauty. Let's go. This box begins its long journey beyond the factory doors. 98% of today's target is complete. A proud number for the whole team. Phase 9, robotic palletizing and wrapping. This giant robot can lift hundreds of kilograms of goods easily and with absolute precision. Layering them up. They must be tight, so the pallet doesn't tip during long-distance transport. A layer of slip-sheet paper to increase grip. A small but vital detail. Spin around. The stretch wrap will tightly encase the entire load like a protective cocoon. Looking at the film hugging the box corners, I know the goods are safely protected. Large pallet labels are printed with full export information, ready to go worldwide. My AGV, automated guided vehicle, is at work. No driver needed, yet it knows exactly where to go. Following the light track on the floor, it silently and professionally takes the goods to cold storage. Its LiDAR sensors scan continuously to avoid any obstacles. Technology is truly miraculous. The warehouse doors open automatically, and 4 degrees Celsius air pours out like clouds. This is the home of watermelon juice. High bay racks tower as far as the eye can see. This capacity is massive. The temperature log is constantly updated. A straight line at 4 degrees Celsius, absolute stability. Under the warehouse lights, thousands of pallets line up, waiting for the day they serve you. My inspectors still perform random tests right at the warehouse. We never let our guard down. The quality approved stamp is pressed down. That is my promise to the customer. Phase 10, dispatch and commerce. The fleet of refrigerated containers is ready at the loading dock. The iron horses are about to set off. The morning sun shines on the rear of the truck, creating a beautiful contrast with the warehouse darkness. The truck's refrigeration unit kicks in. The internal temperature is always kept perfect. Lock the doors and lead seal them. The journey of trusted delivery begins. From above, the truck carrying my pride is heading into the modern city. Imagine you open the supermarket fridge and pick this chilled bottle of watermelon juice. The crack, when you open the cap, that is the moment freshness is released after a long journey. Pour it into a glass of ice. The brilliant ruby color blends with the pure aroma of summer. Watching the sunlight pass through the glass of juice, you see all the essence we have refined. From a watermelon in the meadow to a bottle of juice in your hand, a journey of passion.
I'm so glad we finally made this happen.
Yeah. Me too.
Cheers.
100% natural, cold pressed. That's not just an advertisement. It's the commitment of a chief engineer.
I know you want to comment on something, so feel free to leave a comment below this video or simply comment where you live. We put a lot of time and effort into producing this video, so please help us by liking and subscribing to the channel.